Okay, time to get another one out of the way. Here we go. Last night, Florida International shocked the world by lying in wait for 3.5 quarters and then scoring the one touchdown they absolutely had to have in a 7-6 upset over Miami. A 90 overall team getting taken down by a 77 in Pitbull Stadium. Like, I really hope that episode does well views-wise because it was fantastic. I was having a whole bunch of fun. Let's do it again. 93 teams left. We're going to get down to 92 today. Let's shuffle this wheel and get started on episode 42 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism. The next team is, please not Maryland. It's Hawaii. It's Hawaii. We're finally getting a Hawaii game. This might just be a drop into the Pacific Ocean because they have, you know, a whole lot of territory in that direction, but they could face any of these teams on the West Coast. You've got USC up north, San Diego State also to the north, Arizona to the northeast, and we'll give a little bit to New Mexico State right there. That'll be the furthest team out. Nah, screw it. Let's put UTEP in there as well. I know it's on the Mexican border, but, like, you know, Hawaii's got to play at some point, you know? Let's spin this arrow and see where they go. That's going to be southeast. And that's going to go straight into the Pacific. So Hawaii will not play yet. We will see them later. Let's spin it again. On episode 42 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is Michigan. This one will probably result in the game. I don't think they have any ocean borders. And they're going to be traveling on the road instead of going to the big house. Let's bring this tracker over there. They've got a tiny little bit of Lake Superior. That could happen. But you've got Michigan State to the north, Ohio State to the south, tiny little bit of Notre Dame right here, and then Western Michigan to the west. Let's see where the arrow will take them. Southeast, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, that we could give them the game. We could. But I think in the spirit of imperialism, I think that's, well, no, it's going into Ohio State, and they do share a border. So it wouldn't be breaking the rules for them to play Ohio State because they're bordering them anyway. So, folks, I think we're going to the Horshoe. We are playing the biggest rivalry in college football today on episode 42. I was hoping this would happen. And it has. This day has come to pass. Michigan will play Ohio State in season-long imperialism. Let's get it set up. There we go. Ohio State's going to be at home. And Michigan's going to be on the road. They're rated an 87 because their ratings haven't really shifted since the start of the season, but Ohio State's a 95. I mean, even with an 87, the difference is pretty stark. Let's get both of them in their good uniforms. You know, Ohio State, both the teams they've faced, it was Toledo and Akron. They both played in Navy uniforms. It looked like it was Michigan, and now it is Michigan. There they are. Let's get this going, baby. The game. We're going to play it at noon. Let's get it rolling. Let's pull up these rosters. So much history in this game, going back well over 100 years. One of the biggest rivalries in all of college football, as Ohio State comes out at the Horseshoe, I believe, for the first time. And here comes Michigan. Wow. We're here, folks. I'll put the depth chart here. Michigan versus Ohio State. A truly titanic Big Ten matchup. Michigan will return the kick to the 5, 10, 15. And he's taken down at the 16-yard line. Not a great return. So Michigan will start on offense, and that is not a left start. That is roster. Let's change that. Here we go. I believe it's going to be, yes, it's Alex Orji at quarterback. He's been splitting time with Davis Warren, I believe, or somebody else at quarterback in Michigan. Orji's going to hand off to Donovan Edwards, one of the best running backs in college football. He breaks the first tackle, gets to the 30, 35, that burst of speed. His acceleration is truly unmatched. He's one of the main cover athletes for this game. He's able to fly through for a 20-yard gain on first down for Michigan. And if they're able to run the ball like that and maintain the ground game that carried them to a national championship last year, then they could pull off the upset and knock Ohio State out. Orji hands off to Edwards. He's got another big hole, 40, 45, 50. And he's taken down by number 2 for Ohio State. That's Caleb Downs, one of the best free safeties in the country. I mean, this is a star-studded, high-stakes matchup in one of the best stadiums on the planet, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, hosting over 100,000 people. I mean, the tailgate has to be incredible. I got to make my way out here at some point in my life now. Orji hands it off to Edwards. A third straight carry. He jukes outside, and he's able to pick up only about 3 yards there. But it's a good start. He's averaging almost 14 yards per carry early on. And they're already in Ohio State territory. What a way to start a Saturday, you know. We've got some huge, huge games coming up in real life. We got a Red River rivalry between Texas and Oklahoma. You have Ohio State playing Oregon later today. Just a lot of very, very good football, and we're throwing in a simulation of the game in this rivalry. It's another great run by Edwards for a first down. Bit of a gang tackle there for Ohio State, but it doesn't stop him from getting through. So here's 1st and 10. Edwards not in the game for this play. It's their backup running back, Kalel Mullings, who's also a very talented runner, and they hand it to him. Mullings with a huge hold of the 30. 25-20, and he is taken out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Michigan's just been running the same play over and over and over again, because even with a 96 overall defense, the best defense in this game, they can't do anything against this Michigan offensive line. And we'll have to see whether they can make some stops later on, because Michigan is having zero trouble right now. Trips to the right, it's probably a toss to the right, or just a stretch play, and Edwards breaks the first tackle to the 10 and powers forward, and you have an injury for Ohio State. It's Denzel Burke dropping to the turf there. Not great for him. You hope that he can come back in. He's their starting corner. So here's 2nd and 3. Another run to Edwards. Edwards powers outside, and that's going to be a good stop by number 30 for Ohio State. That's I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Rashid Sasay, freshman coming in at linebacker to make that stop. It's 3rd and 2. All they need is 2 yards. They haven't thrown a single pass yet. You have to think this is a run. No, they're going to throw. He has a man wide open. It's number 18. He's taken down at the 2. It's 1st and goal for Michigan. That's Colston Loveland, the talented tight end, junior who spent his entire career at Michigan. Orji got that out just before. And it'll be 1st and goal. Orji in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to his left. Loveland to the right. He hands off to Edwards, and Edwards takes it outside, gets through one blocker, and he's taken down just short at the 1. I believe that was maybe Caden McDonald making the tackle there. Saw him 8, Ty Hamilton. It's a good play regardless. What a beautiful stadium. 2nd goal. All of their blockers are to the right. Can they get the man advantage with Edwards? They toss it to him outside. Can he get the edge? He cannot. It's a big-time tackle by Arvell Reese, the redshirt freshman, stopping him short and forcing 3rd and goal. We saw a massive game-changing goal line stand yesterday with Miami and Florida International. Will we see another one today with Ohio State? Can their 96 overall defense make a stop here? 3rd and goal. Edwards. Touchdown! Michigan takes the lead. Donovan Edwards finally finds a way to punch it in, and he looks unstoppable today. is one of the most consequential episodes of Imperialism. If Ohio State is knocked out, then that truly changes how the rest of the map looks. Because, like, I mean, Tennessee will take over. Michigan will be able to have a lot of territory. It really would be a seismic change if Ohio State was eliminated just 42 episodes in. Here's the extra point attempt. And I believe that was Dominic Zvada sending it through. Might have been Adam Samaha as well. We've got a couple kickers on their roster, but whoever it is, it's 7-0. That kick will go long and returned by Ohio State to the 5, 10, 15. And he only gets out to the 17. So here comes Will Howard. He's already had 2 fantastic games. He's a good runner as well. He's had some very good runs, but Ohio State's run game has been the reason they're here. Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson combining for a truly insane amount of yardage. It'll be Henderson starting in the backfield with Will Howard. They hand it to him. No, it's a read option to Howard, and he is stuffed in the backfield by number 78. Kenneth Grant getting back there to shut that play down. It's 2nd and 15. Ohio State will have to start with their wide receivers in the passing game, which is not the worst thing in the world. You got Emeka Ibuka, Carnell Tate, and Jeremiah Smith, the dynamic freshman. We're going to call a huge audible here. Judkins in the backfield. They send the tight ends out. Could be a run. No, they're going to throw the ball. Howard, under pressure, throws it deep. He's got a man. And that's going to be caught by Carnell Tate. They don't use Jeremiah Smith a lot. I think he only has 1 catch in their first 2 games. The playbook has yet to be updated to show how incredible he is as a wide receiver for Ohio State. That's going to be 1st and 10 to the 42. Ohio State looking to make this a high-scoring ball game unless the defenses can get involved. Howard. Quick screen outside. He's got a man wide open. It's Tate. And he bounces off the first tackle attempt. That's Will Johnson, one of the best corners in the entire country, able to make the stop and make it 2nd and 2. About 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's just one of the cathedrals of college football, truly. And this is the main reason it's built, to host this exact game. Howard hands off. No, he takes him, keeps himself, stiff arms a man, stays on his feet, and he's taken down by number 18 for Michigan's defense. That's Jaden McBurrows making the stop. And shutting him down to force 3rd and 3. About 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Big early 3rd down for the Buckeyes. What will they do here? Howard waits, throws short. It's going to be caught by Ibuka, and he gets out to the 40-yard line for an Ohio State 1st down. Josh Fryer helping with blocks there. He's a redshirt senior. He's probably going to get an opportunity in the NFL after this. And with about a minute to go, they come back out. I'm still looking. There's Jeremiah Smith at the top of your screen. He is in the game. They hand out to Henderson. Henderson goes outside to the 40, to the 35, and he's dropped for a 5-yard gain. That's his first carry. It goes well. His stats have been fantastic early on in this tournament. Let's see if I can pop that in there. Ohio State running back Travion Henderson, 23 carries for 186 yards and no touchdowns so far for him. They hand it off again to Henderson. He bounces outside, 35-30, 25-20. He picks up a block, 15-10. Jukes past the defender and goes all the way to the 5. And yeah, he's ready to go. Travion Henderson, just as good as he was in the first 2 games, even though he's playing against a much better defense here. It's a fantastic run. Beautiful broken tackle there. That's a 1st and goal from the 5. They bring in the muscle, Quinshon Judkins, the Ole Miss transfer. It's a quarterback power to Howard. And he's shut down by number 15. That's Ernest Hausman, the will linebacker for Michigan. And that ends the first quarter. Ohio State marching just like Michigan did, with a strong ground game and a couple good passes. They only have 29 yards so far. For some reason, that CFB 25 song is playing slowly there. I'm not really sure why. But it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They've switched fields. The OHIO chants branching through this stadium. Howard takes it to the right and can't get any blockers to set up. Number 1 for Michigan is the main guy there. That's Jay-Sean Barham, the transfer from Maryland, making the stop. And it'll set up 3rd and goal from the 7. Will Howard will have to use his arm. Will this go to Jeremiah Smith? Will he get his first Imperialism touchdown right here? He's in the slot. Looking to be one-on-one. I think it's Will Johnson playing against him. Howard waits. Under pressure. He has to throw quickly. Oh, and it's off target. He had Igbokwe wide open. That was an easy, easy touchdown. But he missed the throw because he was throwing with his right arm. Had to change the angle in a difficult way. I mean, you'll like to see that the throw on the run with a difficult angle is going to be a difficult throw. If the ball just doesn't change direction immediately like it did in some of the earlier football games. And here's the kick. Snap, hold, kick is good. Jaden Fielding makes it 7-3. He's one of the most prolific kickers so far in Imperialism, and he hits that one. But it's a good stop for Michigan's defense. Can they get an unbelievably impressive road win in their Imperialism debut against their biggest rival? Again, this is one of the first games we've had that has had massive implications for everything else going forward. Kentucky-Tennessee was pretty big. Texas versus Texas A&M was huge, but nothing holds a candle to the game. That'll go deep. Michigan takes it from the 5, 10, 15. Tries to juke outside and stay alive, but he only gets to the 19-yard line. So here comes Michigan. Alex Orji starting things out once again. He's under center. There's probably a run to Edwards to the right. That's where it goes. Edwards tries to break a tackle and is only able to pick up 1 yard there. Bringing up 2nd and 9. Cats think to go back to the shotgun at some point. Their zone run schemes have been incredible today. It's really what fueled that first touchdown drive. To go back in the pistol, Edwards is behind Alex Orji. They run to Edwards to the middle, and he's taken down in the backfield. Sonny Styles is the guy to get there. The Will linebacker shutting that play down, making it 3rd and 8. The noise is starting to rain down here in Ohio Stadium. A huge luxury sweep box sitting over top of these rabid Ohio State fans. Orji looking to throw in 3rd and 8. He throws. It's knocked away by number 33, Jack Sawyer, dropping back into coverage there from the defensive end spot and shutting down one of the flat routes. You love to see that. So often, teams will just let those short routes happen and they'll live to fight another day. But Sawyer, instead of rushing the passer, just goes and defends the short route. Because he wasn't going to get there as a pass rusher, so he gets there as a pass defender. The punt goes deep. Ohio State will get a second possession here from the 28-yard line. Here comes Will Howard and the vaunted Ohio State offense. Henderson taken down. That's a great tackle by Kenneth Grant. Started off the last drive with a good tackle, but Ohio State was able to get it going regardless. So here's 2nd and 10. With about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Will Howard in the shotgun. They're going to look to bring a blitz here. He waits, throws, deep. He's got his man, Emeka Igbokwe. He makes that catch and he gets out to the 40-yard line. Ohio State in Michigan territory. It's another big catch for Emeka Igbokwe. He's played here for so many years. He's been the number 2 for so many incredibly talented wide receivers, namely Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jackson Smith-Njigba. And just when he thought he was going to be the main guy, Jeremiah Smith comes out and says, no. You are the sidekick. So they set up here with 15 seconds on the play clock. It's an option play. Judkins breaks the tackle to the 40. He's able to get 4 yards of what would have been a dynamic tackle for a loss there for Michigan. Instead, it's a gain of 4. I mean, it's just so powerful. You have to bring your best and then hope the numbers work out in your advantage if you're tackling him one-on-one. Didn't there. It's 2nd and 6. Howard hands off to Judkins, and this time he's taken down on the first hit. That's number 55. Mason Graham, one of the best interior defensive players in the country. He's going to be doing that on Sunday soon. 3rd and 6. Will Howard comes out in the shotgun. Jeremiah Smith in the slot. Igbokwe at the top of your screen. Carnell Tate at the bottom. He looks to throw. Got plenty of time. Finds a man over the middle. And that's going to be caught. And that's Jeremiah Smith, the freshman, making his first significant catch of the day. They double covered him, brought the safety down, and it did not matter. It was a perfect throw from Will Howard. And that sets up 1st and 10 in the red zone. The Ohio State Buckeyes are in business. Smith is already set in the slot. You got Henderson in the running back position. Hands it off, and Henderson is taken down in the backfield, 2nd and 12. I mean, this is obviously a team that is gunning for a national championship. You bring in some high-profile transfers, some fantastic recruits. This team has blue-chip players at every single position. And anything short of like the semifinal will be a massive failure. Both in real life and in Imperialism. Henderson goes to the left, and he's taken down. And really, you know, you hope to just sort of survive and go under the radar, but with those 2 wins, they've expanded their territory. The only reason they're in this territory to begin with is because they beat Akron and Toledo. This was going into Lake Superior. If that border didn't already exist, I would have said that Michigan would skip and we would go to somebody else. But we're playing this game. Play fake. Howard on 3rd and 14. Takes it himself to the 10, and he makes it 4th and 8. I don't know what he was thinking there. Maybe avoiding an interception or a sack and just picking up 6 yards and making an easier field goal. I guess. Whatever floats your boat. It's 4th and 8. It's another field goal attempt for Jaden Fielding. But we'll go to the 2-minute warning first. Fielding already has 4 made field goals in Imperialism. He's up to 21 points. This will put him at 24 on the year. Snap, hold the kick from 28. Is good. It's 7-6, Michigan. And now they will have a 2-minute drill with all 3 timeouts. We'll see if Alex Orji can get this offense going. He's going to have to find a couple open passes here. I don't think they're going to have time to just run the ball with Donovan Edwards and Kyle Owens. Buckeyes keeping it close. It's only a 1-point game. The exact same score we had between FIU and Miami yesterday. Except we only got to 7-6 very, very late in that contest. This goes back to the 5, 10, and he is dropped at the 19-yard line. So Michigan will get started. A minute 54 to go. They have all 3 timeouts. Alex Orji starts in the empty set, and he'll throw on 1st down. He's got a man deep. That's going to be a difficult jumping catch for Frederick Moore. And that's an early 1st down to the 36. The clock stops to reset the chains. They get an extra 8 seconds there. Beautiful in-air adjustment. And he's taken down at the 36-yard line. Orji has Donovan Edwards in there. Does not hand it to him. He's looking to throw again. He throws long. Got a man again. Frederick Moore with his 2nd catch all the way out to the 41. And Michigan looking to move quickly here. They have not really been challenged by this Ohio State defense. A couple good TFLs last drive forcing a punt, but they got a touchdown in their opener. And they're moving. Not with the run, but with the pass. Orji in the empty set once again. A minute 23 to go. All-out blitz. He throws over the middle. Is that Moore again? No, it's number 0, Samaj Morgan. The sophomore making the catch to the 29. And they are in field goal range and in business. 92 was crashing through there. That was Caden Curry, who wanted to make the sack, but the throw was completed before he could get there. They come out in a heavy run look. 1 minute to go. Orji, under pressure, throws to the left. That's knocked away. That's Keenan Nelson Jr., the redshirt junior transfer. Making the stop. He's new to the team this year. Coming over from South Carolina. I mean, they just have so many Power 4 players joining to make an Avengers roster here. Orji in the shotgun. Throws. End zone. Knocked away and almost picked off. Almost intercepted there by Caleb Downs. That really should have been a pick. He's right there. Tips it into the air and then turns the wrong way. Just a bad play with a CPU because a human definitely would have caught that. 3rd and 10. We're on the outskirts of field goal range. Orgy steps up, throws. He's got a man open. And guess who? That's to the 5. And it's Frederick Moore with his 3rd catch of the drive, making it 1st and goal from the 6. They still will not stop the clock. Ohio State has all 3 timeouts as well. So they're draining as much clock as they can, making it very difficult for the Buckeyes to get something here. Because they do get the ball to start the second half. So they want to tell Ohio State, hey, just kneel the ball. You get the ball again. Don't try and get an extra possession here. Just take a knee. Orgy in the empty set. They're going against gameplay here, or game plan. He rolls out, under pressure, has to throw it quickly. He won't. It's a massive sack, a loss of 14. Sonny Styles chases him down, and that is a huge stop. Why did he not throw it away? A baffling error by Alex Orgy. And it's 2nd and goal from 20. Drops back with 40 seconds to go. Uncorks a deep ball. That's going to be knocked away. Another almost interception by Davison Igbenasson. Yikes. Again, why are these guys not catching these passes? 2 chances at red zone interceptions go awry for Ohio State, and now they have to defend on 3rd and goal. Orgy in the shotgun. He's got Edwards going out for the short route. He throws to the left to be caught. That could be a touchdown to the 5. He's down to the 1. And that's a timeout. Colston Loveland taken down just short. They're at the 2. And they're going to go for it. They want to land the death blow here. Alex Orgy in the shotgun. Edwards next to him. He waits for a pass, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Samaj Morgan makes the catch. Ohio State with 2 first-half field goals. Michigan with 2 first-half touchdowns. They've won 3 years in a row, and even though Ohio State has assembled the best roster in college football, Michigan still wants that smoke. And they're more than willing to take it. It's a dangerous route. It's in the back of the end zone, and he just drops down where the defender can't knock it away and makes the catch. So here comes their kicker to make the extra point. With 29 seconds to go, Ohio State has 2 timeouts. Number 33 is kicking it for Michigan. Could not tell you who that is. He's not on their roster. Let me try and find that real quick. There goes the kickoff with 29 seconds to go. I was trying to find that kicker so I can actually accurately say the name just in case this comes down to a game-winning field goal attempt. 33. It's going to be a deep ball. He's got a man open. It's a big catch by Jeremiah Smith, and they call a timeout. They don't have a number 33 on their roster, so I do not know who that is. 1st and 10. 21 seconds to go in the first half. Will Howard wants to get them into field goal range. He throws over the middle. That is dropped by G. Scott, leaving them with 17 seconds. It's probably a good idea to drop that pass. Look for something deeper. Get them into field goal range. You only have 1 timeout. Second and 10. Howard. Has all the time. Throws over the middle. It's knocked away. Jayshon Barham dropping back into coverage and knocking that pass down. And it'll be 3rd and 10 with 13 seconds to go. Just go for a sideline run. If you have somebody in press coverage, just throw it immediately. Nobody in press. It's be an interesting choice how he chooses to play this. Howard throws it quickly. Has a man down there, and it is swatted emphatically there. So bring up 4th and 10 from the 36, and they're going to have to punt. Sincerely doubt that Michigan would try anything other than a punt here for Ohio State. And that's what they do. They're down 14-6. They are in trouble at halftime here. They will get the ball to start the second half, though. The punt goes high into the air. They'll return it. And that is the end of the first half, and I'll be right back. And we are back to start the third quarter. Ohio State receives, and here we go. And they'll just take a knee to take it out to 25. Very smart choice by number 5, Mylan Graham. Will Howard sends a man in motion. They got to get their run game going. They hand it off to Henderson. No, it's a play fake. Throws over the top. He's got a man wide open, G. Scott. And G. Scott gets to the 43. They're hoping that play action continues to work. I mean, with the running backs they have, you can fake a handoff and bring all those linemen in because they have to cover it. The run game is that good, and that's a beautiful, wide open play. No one was covering the tight end. 1st and 10 from the 43. Howard with Henderson next to him. They hand it off to him. He gets an extra blocker and falls forward for a 9-yard gain. Another very good run from Travion Henderson. He's over 200 yards total in Imperialism. One of the best running backs in the country. And that's an impressive play right there. 2nd and 1. Howard in the shotgun. Henderson stays in the game. G. Scott setting up to block. It's a push pass to Carnell Tate, and he gets the first down and a whole lot more. 40, 35, 30, and he's taken down at the 26. Beautiful blocking there. And Carnell Tate uses his speed and elusiveness to get outside. 1st and 10 from the 26. Buckeyes desperately need a touchdown to stop the bleeding and possibly tie this game as we move through the second half. Howard in the shotgun. Calls an audible. This might be a kill to a run. No. He's going to swing Henderson outside and throw it to him. Henderson is dropped. Ernest Hausman with another big tackle, making it 2nd and 12. And you like the swing pass thing. You think they're going to all out blitz, but Hausman knows exactly where to cover. They bring the defender from another spot so that Howard doesn't know who's covering the running back. And Hausman shuts him down. 2nd and 12. A little bit of press coverage in the slot. But instead it's a handoff to Henderson, and he's dropped again. They bring the blitz with number 8. That's Derek Moore making the stop. Now the Buckeyes are in trouble. They are in field goal range, which would make it 14-9, but at some point you have to score a touchdown. That's what Michigan's doing. And you can't just let them put this game away. Howard in the shotgun. He's forced to throw. Rolls out. Is not sacked. He's going to take it himself. The 20, 15, 10. And he slides down to the 9. A fantastic run from Will Howard. Not in the read option this time, but on a scramble. And he makes it work for 22 yards on 3rd and 15. Great block by 71. Nose tackle can't get out of there. And he just runs free. 1st and goal now from the 9. Howard in the shotgun. He's got Quinshon Judkins next to him. He hands it to Judkins, and he's taken down. Really great angle from Mason Graham. Bursting through the offensive line and shutting him down. Which will bring up 2nd and goal. Loss of 5 in that opening play. Ohio State in trouble here. You got Judkins next to Will Howard. Ibuka on the outside. I don't think Smith is in the game. They read option it, and he's taken down. Not a great call. The read option has not worked today. That's number 23 making the tackle. I can't really find who that is. Might be a new transfer. Regardless, it's 3rd and goal from the 16. Back-to-back TFLs for Michigan's defense. Can they get a 3rd? Howard calling it audible. He waits. Can't get the throw off. He's scrambling again. Throws quickly out of bounds. And Michigan's defense, they've bent, but they have not broken. And it'll be a 3rd straight field goal attempt for Jaden Fielding, who will try and get to 27 points on the year, making him the 2nd most prolific scorer in the country. Fielding, snap, hold, kick is good. And it's 14-9. They make it a 5-point game here. But you really want to get a touchdown. And it's similar to FIU against Miami. I mean, you can have all of the close call drives you want, but in Imperialism, you cannot win unless you're scoring touchdowns. So So their defense has to make a stop, and their offense has to hit pay dirt, or else they're going home. And their drive to dominate the country will be over just 42 episodes in. Fielding sends it deep. Here comes the kick return from Michigan to the 5, 10, to the 15. He's taken down at the 16-yard line. Alex Orji coming out again. Mo Bamba playing here. Sends man in motion under center. It's a run to Edwards. Edwards tries to juke outside. He gets some blockers at 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Nobody in front of him. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. An 84-yard touchdown for Donovan Edwards. And the Horshoe is silent. It's going to be 21-9. Edwards' second touchdown of the game. The blocking was perfect. It was a long drive for Ohio State, and then Donovan Edwards takes it the other way. I've got some stories like that from the McDonough-Gilman rivalries back in Maryland. When we would get a long drive, we'd feel great about ourselves, and then their NFL running back would come out and just gash us for long scores. Unbelievable. Donovan Edwards turns this game on its head, and the Buckeyes are in deep, deep trouble. They are in danger of getting knocked out by their biggest rivals. Snap, hold, kick is good. And Michigan doesn't care. They don't care that in real life their team is inferior. They don't care they got blown out by Texas. They don't care that Ohio State is infinitely better on paper. They're up 21-9. Because all that matters is what you do when you're on the field. There goes the kick. And Ohio State doesn't need one touchdown now. They need two. And one has to come here or else they're screwed. So Will Howard comes out with the shotgun. And the need is clear. Can he step up? It's a read option again. This one actually works. But Mason Graham forces him back. It's only a 5-yard gain. Will Howard taking some punishment today. Especially from a player as dominant as Mason Graham. 2nd and 5. They are the highest overall team in Imperialism. If they are out, then it's going to be true chaos all the way. Howard throws, uncorks it, and that's knocked away, incomplete. Jair Hill making the stop, and it'll be 3rd and 5. This could be ball game right here, folks. Will Howard's going to be in the shotgun, 1:40 left. Only 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in regulation. All their best pass catchers are out there. Howard sends Smith in motion. He's going against Will Johnson. He drops back, throws a screen to Judkins. Judkins will get the first down and a whole lot more to the 40. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. Quinshawn Judkins keeps this game going. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42. The fans starting to believe a little bit, but they got a long, long way to go. 1:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Will Howard comes out in the shotgun. It's a run to Judkins, and he's taken down by Mason Graham. Mason Graham has been living in the Ohio State backfield today, setting up another long 2nd down. They've been loving their TFLs. It's the reason Ohio State's been kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. And it could be the reason they're punting here instead of trying to reduce this deficit. 40 seconds to play in the 3rd. Howard in the empty set. You got Henderson in the slot. They will send him in motion. It's a push pass to Henderson, and he's dropped in the backfield. Derek Moore with another TFL, and it's 3rd and 16. So now you have 3 of the best wide receivers in football. You got to throw to one of them here. This can't be a run. This can't be a fancy little screenplay. You have to throw it past the 1st down marker and earn your spot on this field. Howard in the empty set. Under pressure immediately. Gets the throw off, and that's G. Scott. They refuse to cover the tight end, and Will Howard keeps punishing them for it. It's 1st and 10 from the 36. But a field goal does not help them. It makes it a 9-point game. They have to go for touchdowns. This needs to be 4-down territory here. As we go into the 4th quarter, Michigan with 150 rushing yards. Over half of them on an 84-yard scamper by Donovan Edwards, but every single one of those yards counts. And the 7 points he earned counts even more. Howard on the shotgun on 1st and 10. It's a run. No, he keeps it himself. Throws deep, wide open. That's a touchdown for Ohio State. Carnell Tate. And this game is not over just yet, folks. The Horshoe erupts in jubilation. They're doing the OHIO dance. Fans are loving it. Carnell Tate's loving it. Beautiful throw by Will Howard. And as I said, Ohio State has earned their spot. They've been finding that open spot in the zone right in the middle. Will Howard keeps going to it. Michigan hasn't solved it. And it's going to be 21-16 here. Do they go for 2? There's no difference. I think they should. Because another touchdown would give them a 3-point lead. And no, they're going to kick it. Fielding's kick is good. And it's 21-16. 7 plays, 81 yards. They finally figured out the passing game. And they finally figured out how to cross the end zone. So with 6:55 to play, Michigan will get the ball back again. And we'll see if they can respond on offense. If they do, it's basically curtains. 5, 10, 15, and he's taken down at the 16-yard line, right where they started their last drive. But that was a 1-play touchdown to Donovan Edwards. They're in basically the same formation here. Drops back. He's got Edwards outside to the 15, and he only gets to the 20. It's a good open field tackle by Ohio State, bringing up 2nd and 6. This game has been everything we hoped it would be. Plenty of offense, plenty of defense. 2 teams that vehemently hate each other. Alex Orji in the shotgun. Fakes the toss to Edwards, throws over the middle, wide open. That's Samaj Morgan again, making the catch for a 1st down to the 40. Michigan's starting to move the ball again. And Ohio State's had some dropped interceptions today. It's definitely affected the score. And you have to think, Orji's not the most talented passer. You have to think at some point they have to catch one of those interceptions and really shift this game on their own terms. Michigan going to chew clock here with 5:53 to go. They're going to run to Edwards. He takes it, bounces outside, but he's only going to pick up 2 yards there. Tyleek Williams is in to help make the stop there. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Again, what a beautiful stadium. It's a shame that we won't be seeing either the Horshoe or the Big House for the rest of the tournament once this game is over. Orji in the empty set. He's not under pressure at all. Rolls outside, throws, caught. Colston Loveland, another big catch out to the 45-yard line. And they have crossed into Ohio State territory once again. And they're chewing clock while they do it. A touchdown here would effectively end the game. They know it, and they're fighting for it. Orji under center. You have Donovan Edwards in the backfield, along with a fullback. Handed off to Edwards. He has plenty of blockers. He bounces outside, but he's taken down. A fantastic open field tackle by Davison Igbanason, making it 2nd and 6. The implications could not be grander. The stakes could not be higher. Orji in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Hand to Edwards to the right. Pulls it back towards the middle, and Jack Sawyer's there to make the stop. And it's 3rd and 5. This is the money play. The field goal makes it an 8-point game. They are in the outskirts of field goal range, and Jaden Fielding's been unconscious throughout the first 3 games of Imperialism for Ohio State. But they would love to get a 1st down here. Ohio State stacking the box. They know it's going to be a run. Orji steps out to pass. He's under pressure. He throws deep. It's going to be caught by Loveland to the 20. 15-10. And he's dropped out of bounds at the 9, 1st and goal. That'll run more time off the clock and put Michigan 9 yards away from history. 9 yards away from knocking out the best team in Imperialism and making this even more of a lawless, chaotic world as we navigate through the last 90 and change episodes in this series. Handoff to Kalel Mullings. He's dropped for only a 2-yard gain. Number 30 helping to make the tackle there. Which will bring up 2nd and goal from the 7. 3:30 to play. They're going to chew clock down to 3:17 to go. Orgy in the shotgun. Edwards already has 2 scores. They hand it to Edwards. He bounces in, and he scores! Sacrificing his body, launching ahead, and getting that ball just across the line. And the Michigan Wolverines are on the doorstep of knocking out Ohio State. Oh my goodness. Just barely crossed that. I'll have to check the replay afterwards to verify that is a touchdown. Might be a booth review here. Let's double check it. No, it's not. He hit it. Here comes the field goal. Snap, hold, kick is good. 28-16. And Ohio State has to score fast, because they have no options left. Michigan has been grinding them into the turf with their dominant run game once again. The kick goes deep. They return to the 5, 10, 15. And Jeremiah Smith can't get any further than that. So Will Howard setting up here. Got to move fast. Quinshon Judkins in the backfield. He sends Judkins in motion. Howard waits. Can't get the throw off. And that is a big-time sack by Kenneth Grant, who's been one of the best defensive players on the field for Michigan today. And this crowd is silent. And now they go into surrender Cobra mode. Grant's been bullying Seth McLaughlin all day. That continues now. 2nd and 16. Clock running down to 2:43. All the receivers sprinting back. They're going to be winded here. Nobody playing press. Howard under pressure. Throws short. Caught. And only picks up 5 to Carnell Tate. 3rd and 11. They're out of options. This is the ball game right here. 2:20 to play. Howard calling out signals. He takes the snap. Waits. Throws. Has a man. Knocked away! Jair Hill breaks up the pass. It's going to be 4th and 11. And now their entire season, their shot at dominating Imperialism further comes down to one play. They broke through the MAC wall, and maybe they shouldn't have, because now they're facing a real team, and they're being exposed as frauds. Can they deny the allegations? 4th and 11. Howard waits, throws deep. It is caught. Carnell Tate with a clutch reception, and that is the 2-minute warning. But now that we're at the 2-minute warning, this is going to be an onside kick, even if they do score a touchdown. And they're 70 yards away from doing so. 1st and 10. You got press coverage here against Emeka Egbuka. This is gonna have to be a deep ball here. Howard fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught. G. Scott gets out of bounds and helps save the timeout. Great play there, 14-yard gain. And every single time you can get out of bounds, that is, the goal here. If you can't see the end zone, get to that big white line on the sideline and get out of bounds. Howard in the pistol, 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Throws deep again, and that's intercepted. Will Johnson stamping his influence on this game, and the Michigan Wolverines have locked up a seismic upset, drastically shifting the path of Imperialism as we continue this series. Michigan will take over Ohio State's territory, and the Buckeyes go home with 2 blowout wins and nothing else. The best defense in college football led up 4 touchdown drives and could not get their team any further. Orgy sets up here, under center. Hands it off to number 8, and he's dropped. Timeout. And we're just going to watch this out. We're not going to go to simulation here. We're going to finish this game. 1:46 to go. I'm stunned, man. Ohio State is gone. And it looks like the SEC is going to win this tournament because Ohio State was their best option. Besides Oregon. Oregon might do it. Edwards bounces outside. He's taken down just short of the first down. He's been their MVP. Unbelievable, man. Third and 1. They give it to Edwards. And he will not get the first down. Ohio State uses all their timeouts. The field goal does not make it a 3-score game. So technically the Buckeyes have a chance. They're going to, oh my God, they're going for it. They want to end the game right here and now. Orgy, Edwards, ball game. They can kneel the ball from here. Donovan Edwards finishes the job. He'll be fresh and ready to go the next time they come out in the field. But Michigan has taken down their biggest rival and their biggest obstacle from making a huge run at Imperialism. Here comes the kneel down from Alex Orgy. And in back-to-back games, we lose. Miami and Ohio State, the Michigan Wolverines, dominate the Buckeyes in the Horseshoe 28-16. And the more things change, the more things stay the same. Ohio State's roster is gone. All of their incredible transfers, Will Howard, Quinshon Judkins, they're gone. Donovan Edwards, 172 rushing yards, the most in a single game this year in Imperialism. 3 touchdowns. And we got to make a huge change to the map. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that just happened. Ohio State goes home. Disappointed. Do the OHIO one more time. Take a bow and it's over. Let's go to the map. Oh my God. Ohio State fans, avert your eyes. Because that cannot look good. Buckeyes, you had 2 dominant games. I thought you were going to win. You were my pick to win Imperialism. But you get knocked out by your rival. Bye-bye. There we go. And this is why we do Imperialism, folks. We do it for the upsets. We do it for the chaos. Defending national champions Michigan says we will play multiple games and we will knock out the best team in Imperialism. What a huge, huge upset. And that's where we'll leave this map. We'll come back and do one more game tomorrow morning before a packed NFL day. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.